Hey guys, how you doing? This is Benjamin with Benjamin Exotics, and I gotta make sure I hold the camera so I don't cover the mic again, but in this video today, we're gonna be looking at this little girl right here. Let's see if the camera can focus a little bit more. And I don't know, I haven't really got you guys too up close and personal with this little girl, but this is my baby, Lesser Heiferclown female. Now, she hasn't really been rubbing or anything like that, and she's been doing pretty good, but I just thought I'd show you guys a real quick overview of her. So as you can see, very small ball python baby. She's basically just fits in the palm of my hand. You guys saw her eat, or at least strike the rat and eat in the ball python feeding video part 2. You can kind of see right there where it's a little bit bigger. She's had a day or two to digest, so you can't really see a lump, but you can definitely, I can at least feel that she has a little bit of the rat left in her stomach, but she's doing just well. She took a small pinky with a little bit of fuzz. It was in between a pinky and a fuzzy. I have no clue how many grams, but I've actually just have her set up on aspen bedding, and normally I don't set ball python's babies, at least, up on aspen, but I just had this nice fine aspen laying around, and it tends to hold humidity a little bit better now. To be honest, she's not running as much as I would like, if you know what I mean. Basically, as babies, I love them to be running and acting scared of me, because that means they're full of energy. Now, I'm not saying that anything's wrong with her, but most of my babies I have, you set them down like this, they'll start to run a lot more, but she just kind of sits here and chills out, but she seems to be doing pretty good. Let's see if we can see where the rat is. Not really, and her colors aren't even coming out too great, but she didn't have a defect per se, but her eyes are just slightly smaller than the average ball python. It's not something that, if you don't have trained eyes, you wouldn't be able to notice, but it was something that I talked to the breeder about, and I've had, I've seen snakes, and I even have friends that have snakes that are completely, oh, there we go, now she's running a little bit. I have snakes that have ball pythons that are completely eyeless. They've produced fine, never had any defects. And, they're obviously doing fine because they still have them alive, so I'm not scared about that for this little girl, but to be honest, you can barely even see the rat in her. Actually, you kind of can right there in the middle, and I don't want to stress her out too much, so let me just cover her head a little bit and see if we can get her back into a ball-like shape. I shouldn't have probably uncoiled her, but I just thought to give you guys a quick update on her. She's doing good. She's only eaten one rat with me so far. Took her about 8 minutes and 14 seconds. I'm doing a project on that, so I know the time exactly. But it took her about 8 minutes and 14 seconds to grab the rat. So not typical or what I'm really looking for, but hey, at the end of the day, she sat there and stared it down for 4 minutes, so she was definitely interested and definitely seems to have a pretty good feeding response, even though it took her a little bit longer. Again, we still have to get her adjusted to her house. I may or may not go ahead and cover this with paper. You just heard probably the computer go off in the background, but I may or may not cover this with paper like I normally do. If she doesn't eat great next time, if she takes that long, I'll probably go ahead and cover this with paper just to see if it changes anything. But for right now, my technique is basically, throw the rat in there and give her a hide. I literally went to the dollar store. I could show you guys how to make these, but I made these little cheap snake hides for $1 for 2 of them at the dollar store, and they're really nice hides, really easy to clean, have a little bit of air holes on the back that they come with to let some air flow, not that it matters, but with that big of a front. But hope you guys did enjoy this video as I just dropped the hide. If you guys have any questions about this girl, or if any of you guys have just got new snakes, I would love to hear about it. And if you guys could even send me pictures to my email, that would be, that really means the world to me. I love seeing new people getting new snakes and joining this hobby. But as I said before, hope you guys enjoyed this video very much. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. And as I said, go down in the comments to leave any questions you guys have. But hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.